Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody that's keeping up with this experiment. I forget what segment I'm up to, but as you recall, in the last segment, we tried a medium cutting pad on the dual action polisher with a very fine polish. It's good stuff, but it really had not much effect on what we're going after on this panel. For those of you who didn't see the last segment, I'll show you right quick what we're trying to go after. Those defects there are leftovers inside this tape there from when I did the clear coat restore on this car and did it wrong. This is what was left. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but as I said, I did install it or apply it improperly, and this is what I was left with. So I'm trying to get that out. But I've decided after further examination, and we discussed this a few minutes ago, you guys, that I am going to go to regular 3000 grit 3M sandpaper wrapped in a flat sanding block, and I'm just going to hit it lightly, quickly, just to see if what happens. And I'll show you how I wet sand. I've seen people do it 1,000 different ways. I just wet it. You can dunk it in a bucket. I do that sometimes if I'm going to be doing a lot of it, but since I'm just doing this one area and just these streaks, I'm not going to go to all that much trouble. I'm just going to wet sand these little spots here that are giving me a problem. I'm not even going to wet sand this whole area, just those spots, just to see what happens. But normally, if you're doing a lot of wet sanding over a large area, you want to dunk this in a bucket of water. Some people put a little Dawn in it to flush all the particulates out of your sandpaper and keep it as clean as possible till it's time to change it. But since I'm only doing this little bit here, I'm not going to bother with all that because it's not necessary in this case. So I'm just doing some spot stuff here. Just seeing if I can get this stuff removed this way. It shouldn't take much. We'll get our cleanup rag here. Wipe our water away and see what we're left with. This black paint, even under this direct 6,000 lumen LED light, it's hard to see what you're getting until this dries off a little bit. A little bit more here. Try to keep the sandpaper as flat on the paint as you can is what I was always told. A little bit over in the corner here, so I can knock that out. Yeah, am I scratching the paint? You bet. But that's the idea. What you want is, when you're done, is a haze over the area where the defect was that you're trying to get rid of, where all you can see is that fine haze in the paint, but you can no longer see the defect. And it looks like, nope, I still have a little bit left to do right there. But you guys get the idea on wet sanding. I won't bore you with the whole long involved process, but I appreciate you again. Don't forget to subscribe now. Hit the like button, all that good stuff. And I'll bring you back after I finish wet sanding and I go back and kind of polish this up and we'll see what happened. Okay? Bye guys.